Welcome to this channel. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to draft a perfect back pattern for your suit. We start with our basic border lines. This vertical line sets our length and the horizontal line gives us our starting width. Make sure these are perfectly straight because everything starts from here. Now from our top horizontal line, measure down exactly 3 inches. Mark it clearly and then use your ruler to join that mark straight across. Next, go back to the top horizontal line. This time measure down 5 inches, mark it, and draw another straight line across. Quick tip right here: if the lines look a bit faint on your screen, just turn your phone brightness up and raise the volume too high so you can hear and see everything perfectly. So I hope you can see 3 lines now, starting from the top of the border line. The horizontal line. The first line is the 3 inches and the second one is the 5 inches, starting from the top line. Now moving forward, we measure from the same top line down to our upper waistline, which is right around the middle of the stomach. Mark that point and connect it straight across. This is how we got that line. You measure the person you are drafting it for, from the waist, from the shoulder to the waist of the person, or from the shoulder to the upper waist of the person, or the stomach line. Right after that, we need to get our full length. So measure from the top line all the way down to the total length of the piece you are making. Mark it down and join that line across. Now we need to find our chest line, and here is how we calculate it. We use half of the scale divided by 2. This simply means you divide your full chest measurement by 4. For this pattern, the chest is 40 inches. So when we divide 40 by 4, we get 10. So the 10 is the number we are going to use. So stand right at the top line. Measure straight down 10 inches and make your mark. You will see this sit right above your upper waistline. Connect that line straight across. And now our chest line is set. Now, to make sure our armhole fits absolutely perfect without any pulling, we need to make a quick adjustment. Place your tape measure right on that 10-inch chest line we just draw and measure up by 1.5 inch. Mark that spot and draw a straight line across. Now, right on top of that 1.5 inch line, measure up by exactly 1 inch from that line. From the 1.5 line you have already marked. So that means the 1 inch is on top of the 1.5 inch. You stand exactly at the 1.5 inch and then mark 1 inch. These 2 lines together, the 1.5 inch and the 1 inch line, are the secret combination that will give us that perfect professional armhole shape later on. Now that we have our armhole lines marked up top, let's jump right back down to the bottom to finish up our full length. From our main length line, we need to add a 2-inch folding allowance at the bottom. Measure down 2 inches. Mark it and draw a straight line across. This ensures we have enough fabric for a clean professional hem when finishing the garment. Now let's start shaping the back of our suit so it fits the body perfectly. Go to the upper waistline and from our main vertical border line, measure in by exactly 1 inch. Next, move all the way down to the bottom hem line. Instead of 1 inch, we only measure in by a ½ inch. Doing this, create that natural slant for the spine. Now, to finish this back curve, let's look at the top near our chest line. Here we are only going to measure in by 1/4 of an inch. Watch closely as I connect these 3 points with the ruler. We go from the 1/4 inch at the top, curving beautifully into that 1 inch indentation at the waist, and then tapering down to the 1/2 inch at the bottom hem. As you can see on the board, this creates the perfect shape of a human spine. This is the secret to a suit that sits flat and sharp against the back without any excess fabric. Now we are moving on to the main body to get our back width. Here is a very important tip for cutting a high-end suit. Here we are using the half back measurement. So this is not like a kaftan, a normal kaftan that you divide your normal across back measurement. With this, you measure the half back measurement and then place what you get. So that's what we start from the top. So that exact measurement is what we use from the top to the down, the half back measurement. That's what I'm marking now. Note, when you are measuring your half back, do not start your tape measure from the original straight borderline. Instead, you must start your measurement directly from our new curved spine line, the one that goes 1/4 inch at the top and then a 1 inch at the waist and a 1/2 inch at the bottom. You start from that line. Always measure from this curved line outward. You know, the half back measurement is the measurement we are using now. So at the very top, you add 1/2 inches. Yes, you add 1/2 inches to the back, to the half back measurement. And then at the middle or at the upper waist, you subtract 0.75 inches or 1/2 inches from the half back measurement. So the waist will come in 0.75 inches. So you join that line all the way from the top to the bottom of your suit. Yes, so you can see how it has become. So you can see that at the waistline we came in by 1/2 inch. Yes, and at the very top we added a 1/2 inch to it. Yes. So after you have joined that line straight, you move to the neck. For you to get the neck measurement, you have to divide your half of the scale by 6. Half of the scale means the chest measurement divided by 2. So when we say half of the scale divided by 6, we mean your half of your chest measurement divided by 6. So if your chest measurement is 40, it will be 40 divided by 2. The number you get, then you divide it by 6. So it will be 20 divided by 6. That's how you get your neckline or neck measurement. So for this, our main chest was 40 inches. So half of the scale of 40 is 20. And then we divided the 20 by 6. So we got 3.3. So we use that 3.3 for the neck. And then you go top. You stand on the borderline, the top borderline, and you go top by 1 inch. And then you come down at where your half back end. You come down on 2.75. So that's where your back line will end, or from that line that's joining from the neck to the main body line. That's where it will end. You come down by 2.75. Coming down on 2.75, you stand on top of the borderline, you come down on 2.75. So let's shape our armhole. For us to get our armhole, we will start from where the 1 inch line is, like on the chest line. Yes, you remember we added 1 inch and then 1.5 and then 1 inch. So you start at that place. So we will add 1/2 inch to it horizontally. We will add 1/2 inch to it, and then we will mark that straight down. So after that, then we will mark from the waistline or from the upper waistline down by 3 inches or 3.5 inches, or you can even make it 4 inches, and then you mark it vertically by 2 inches, and then you mark it down. So that's it. Yes, that's it. We are done with the back pattern of our suit. So if you looked up, that's where the armhole starts from, the place the 1/2 inch started. So if this helps you, don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Thank you very much. If you don't understand anything, let me know at the comment section.